Hey guys, welcome to another episode of What's This Doing on My Shelf? I'm doing a standing up version for a few minutes because I don't want to just grab movies from way down there. So I thought I'd reach up. This shelf up here, guys, is my very top shelf, which is just like a wire rack, is my horror Blu-rays and some of my 4Ks, I think. I don't have a lot of 4Ks because I'm just only a year into the 4K game, but I'm gonna close. If you've never seen this episode, this series, I close my eyes, I grab a movie off my shelf, and I talk about it for a few minutes in a very brief, conversational, and casual way. And so today I'm gonna grab something from the horror shelf and talk about it. I can't see what I'm grabbing. You guys will see it before I do. So this is the movie. I hope it's in the frame. So I'm going to now sit down. Oh, it's my first one, guys. It's Leatherface Blu-ray. I've never watched this. So, as you guys know, if you're new to the series, the rule is if I grab a movie off the shelf that I've never watched, I will then watch the movie and review it in the coming weeks. So, come on, guys, let's go back up to the horror movie Blu-ray shelf and grab another Blu-ray. That's the first time that's happened. Seriously. So now, this is the movie I'm going to be talking about today. I cannot see what movie it is, but I'm going to put it behind my back. I'm going to now sit down so I can rest my weary bones, because in my previous video, you guys know I'm very, very old and my joints are getting all difficult to move. The movie I chose today is Jaws! Happy 50th birthday, Jaws! Now, last Saturday, if you know, the movie I picked off the shelf to talk about was Taxi Driver. And this is another one of these movies where it's like, what do I even say about Jaws that hasn't been said 2 billion times by other YouTube reviewers and things like that? So this is one where I could maybe give you a bit of quick backstory. When I was a little kid, so this came out in 1975, I was 5 years old when this came out. And I have, let's see, my step grandmother. It was like a step relative, but when I was 5, he was probably like 12 or 14 years old, and he had this poster on his wall. And when we went over to visit them at their house, I saw this poster, and as a 5-year-old looking up and seeing that image scared the living snot right out of my skull. And like that poster, just the poster, haunted me as a child. Like, I was so scared of this picture, and I hadn't even seen the movie because I was too little, obviously. I did have a rubber shark that you could put in the water and you could squeeze it and it would like squirt water out of its mouth. And I had that around that time, or maybe slightly before that time. And I remember just loving that toy. And I lived in an apartment building that actually had a swimming pool. This was the 70s in Montreal, Quebec. And it had a swimming pool. And my mom would take me out of the swimming pool occasionally. And I would take that toy shark and I would swim it around in the water and make the water squirt out of its mouth. And I loved that toy as a kid. Now, in the 70s, guys, if you're younger, you know, that was really fun. Like that was a big deal. That was like, I guess, like you having a cell phone. I was obsessed with that toy. I took it everywhere with me, and I just loved it. I thought I saw Jaws on TV as a kid, but I looked it up a couple weeks ago because I was talking about this with my mother, and the first broadcast on public TV or cable TV of Jaws was, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, November of 1979. So that was many years later. So I must have seen maybe like a little featurette on Jaws on the TV. A little bit before I saw the poster, actually. I was visiting my great grandmother's house, I guess. And I remember seeing Jaws on the TV, like the image of Jaws. And again, I was only like 5 or 6 years old. I was terrified. The first time I saw Jaws, I can't even tell you. I think it was on cable TV when I was older. I didn't really get into horror movies till I was into my teenage years. So, but the image of Jaws just frightened me. Just this image just scared me, coming up at that person swimming at the top of the water. It's such it's an iconic image now. I mean, I even have a T-shirt that spoofs this of a Nova Scotia beach. So it's an iconic image. It's everywhere. And this summer, it's cool that I picked this actually, because this summer is the 50th anniversary of Jaws being released to the movie theaters. It was the beginning of the blockbuster theatrical experience, not Blockbuster the store, but blockbusters as in big movies at the movie theater. And this is the one that I think, if I'm not mistaken, really cemented that as kind of a concept. Then 2 years later, Star Wars came out in 1977, and then now we have our summer blockbusters, which is kind of like just a thing we have now. Maybe not so much in 2025, but I actually rewatched Jaws a couple weeks ago, and Jaws 2. I know this is probably blasphemy for most Jaws fans, but I actually kind of prefer the second one a bit better. I love Jaws, don't get me wrong. It's an incredible movie. As most of you know, the shark robot didn't work very well for Steven Spielberg, which caused him to actually not show the shark a lot in the movie, which actually caused it to be quite a bit scarier, because your imagination had to fill in the blanks. But I thought Jaws 2, I had more fun with it. I'm not a big fan of when they're on the boat and they're all drunk singing. I don't really like that scene. Of course, the opening scene of Jaws, I love. That is, the girl being pulled under the water. I don't think I'm spoiling anything here, guys. This movie's 50 years old. Almost as old as me. But yeah, that iconic. And that was, of course, repurposed in some of the other Jaws movies where the shark pulls the person under the water and you see them. Blah, blah, blah. That's kind of an iconic thing, too. But yeah, I mean, Jaws 2 was a bit cheesy in how they killed the shark compared to maybe the first one. But I thought the second one, it's more of a comfort movie for me in that sense. I just like the... I don't know, there was just something about it. I love the opening of Jaws 2 where he's late for the banquet and that. I just love that whole setup. And then, Brody, Roy Scheider's character, getting fired in the second one, and you have that, like, him drinking, and it's got a bit more depth to his character in that one. But I know a lot of people don't think that's as good as the first one, but we're talking about Jaws today, very quickly. If you've never seen Jaws, I don't know where you've been, but maybe if you're younger, you haven't seen it yet, and maybe if you're younger, you're going to watch it and think, what's the big hype? But this scared a lot of people away that summer from going to the beach. This was Peter Benchley's novel, which this film is based on, and it left a mark on the psyche of people around the world who wanted to go to the beach and go swimming. Of course, sharks are now starting to come up into my neck of the woods, which is a little scary. But yeah, I love Jaws. What a great movie. This is a Blu-ray from, I don't know if I can find a year on it, but it's not that old. It does have the digital copy. It has, Shark Week on Discovery, which of course is now a thing. Official movie game, Jaws Revenge. And then on the inside, it's a 2-disc set. Is this? Yeah, so this is a Blu-ray DVD set. This is another one where I really haven't watched a lot of the special features on it, but the bonus disc does have the making of Jaws, a 2-hour documentary, Jaws the Restoration, deleted scenes and outtakes from the set, storyboards, production photos, marketing Jaws, Jaws Phenomenon, and the original theatrical trailer. And on the Blu-ray disc, it has The Shark is Still Working, The Impact and Legacy of Jaws, and a few more things. So, yeah, if you've never seen this, guys, summertime is the best time to watch Jaws, of course. It's fun, it's swimming, it's summer. It's the July 4th weekend in the movie, so, of course, if you... you've missed it this year, but you can save it for July 4th weekend. You can marathon them. I like part 2 and a little bit part 3, but not a good movie. And then part 4 is, of course, a slice of fried cheese as far as I'm concerned. But if you want to marathon them, they're kind of fun and cheesy. They're just turn your brain off, summer fun shark movies before Sharknado and all that baloney became a thing. But Jaws, stone cold classic. Go check it out if you've never seen it. That's it for What's This Doing on My Shelf, episode number 4. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you at the video store or the thrift store, or maybe I'll see you at a beach fighting off a giant great white shark. But until next time, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.